It's no secret that marketing can help you grow your business. What isn't often talked about though is how challenging and time-consuming marketing can be. As a small business owner, you have to figure out ways to attract new customers, retain and engage your existing customers, and sell your products and services, which can sometimes be a bit daunting. After 7 years of working in my own digital marketing agency, I found that the best way that you can do your marketing is to wrap it all around your customer and what their problems are. Today's video, we're going to talk all through how you can create a marketing plan that is customer-centric to keep your marketing efforts focused on your customer, what they need, and what they want. A customer-centric marketing plan will focus specifically on what is most important to your customers. Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't replicate one customer to another. They're all going to be different, right? Yes, everyone's going to be different, but there are going to be groups that you can start to target of people who share similar attributes, problems, and goals that they're looking for specifically from your industry, your service, your product, whatever it is. So the first thing you need to do when you're formulating a marketing plan is to define your customer personas. Who is your target market? What do they look like? Their age, their gender, their locations, their interests, what type of jobs they have, their disposable income. All of those factors matter. A customer persona should be very specific. Are they in a relationship? What stage are they in life? Are they married? Do they have kids? Are they empty nesters? Are they looking to retire? Are they starting their own business? All of these factors really help you define your customer persona. If you had to stereotype who your target market was, then these are the things that you want to list down. What types of hobbies are they into? Are they fitness freaks? Are they eating organic foods? Try to list down everything that you can think of that would be a stereotypical target market for your customer. For an example, it might be his name is Kyle, he's 35 years old, he runs his own business, he's looking for ways to save time and effort so that he can focus on things that he actually enjoys doing, and he likes to be independent, he likes to work out, and you can define that list very clearly. The next question you need to answer is, what do they want from you? Is it that they're looking for the best price? They're looking for the best quality? They're looking for somebody to help solve the problems of all the stress that they're going through? What are the things that they are struggling with that you can help them with? So you're trying to figure out who they are and what they want from you. And you can start grouping these together into customer personas. Now, if you're struggling to figure out who your customer persona is and you have an established business, a great way to figure this out is to look at your website's Google Analytics. Google Analytics will tell you all about the people who visited your website over the period that you've had that on your site. And it will tell you the ages, it'll tell you the gender, it'll even tell you their interests and what they're in the market to buy. This is quite a cool feature that not a lot of people know about. It really does tell you not just your website traffic, but you can also change this to converters. So people who've bought your product off your website or signed up to your service. I've actually done another video where I talk about how to create your customer persona. So if you are curious, check that out in the link below. Hopefully I've got it up and you can have a look at how to build those for yourself. So customer personas are great. You can have multiple of these. For us as a digital agency, we could have people who are looking for help with advertising. We could look for people who are looking for help with their website and you build those different personas. So let's say one persona might be a marketing manager for a medium-sized business, and they are looking for ways to outsource their digital marketing to an agency who can help them with their Facebook, Google ads. That could be one kind of person. They don't have the time to dedicate this to a team member. They want to save money for their business to keep it under budget, and they're looking for ways that they can find a reputable, trustworthy partner to work with in managing their ads. Another customer persona might be a small business owner who's looking to scale their revenue, but they don't know how to do it. They've not really grown a business before online. They're new to digital marketing. They're trying to juggle so many different things, and they're looking for ways to save time. So those would be two examples of customer personas that you could try for your business. Define those groups and then list down everything that you know about those people. Even give them a name, an age, qualifications, everything like that, just so that you can get inside the head of your customers a bit more. If you're an established business, look at the comments of your posts. Look at what type of feedback you're getting. When you send out emails, do you get emails back? Do you have any surveys that you've run? Is there any data that you can collect firsthand, like social media, to listen to what your customers are already saying? This is a great way to understand if they're experiencing problems, if they have any frustrations, or they're just loving certain types of content. Another way, again, looking at Google Analytics, is looking at what type of content resonates with them to see what are the most popular blogs on your website, what are the most popular questions that you might have listed. And lastly, maybe look at Quora. Look at other sites that do have a lot of questions that people are answering already. So those are a few ways you can figure out who your customer personas are, what problems do they have that they want you to solve. It's really important that as a business owner, you understand what your customers want. Whether they're looking for something new to help solve a problem that they're facing, or they're just looking for a better deal on the service they're getting already, if you can't provide them value, or at least be in the ballpark as somebody else, one of your competitors, then your customers are going to go elsewhere. We live in an age nowadays where people can literally go anywhere to get anything. We work online. You can hire people from all over the world to help you with your services, and you can buy products from anywhere around the globe for things that you need. This means that it's more important than ever to stand out from the crowd. And the best way to do that is your own personal brand. You need to be able to provide something that is unique to them. So if you aren't already putting out articles and videos and ways that you can speak to your audience to communicate who you are, what you do, and why you're different from the rest, then you need to be thinking about how you can start doing that. I think video is great because it can really translate your personality and what you're all about. And hopefully people will want to work with you, because at the end of the day, I think half of it is having a good fit in terms of personality, being like, I could really work with this person. I could see them helping me a lot in my business. It depends on what your service is. Obviously, even e-commerce does have an aspect of personality branding. I think some of my clients that have succeeded phenomenally well in e-commerce have really infused their personality into their brand. And they're the ones who are reaching out to their customers via email marketing and social media, doing updates on video, and they make a personal relationship with their customers. You can talk to millions of people now, which is something unheard of in, I think, any age, let alone our own age. And that means that people can actually build a relationship. They can start figuring out who you are and start trusting you, which is a really cool thing if you really think about it. If you have a brand, people want to know the story of how you got started, who you are, and what you stand for. Because at the end of the day, people buy from people rather than companies. If you think about it, there's all these like super brand people that you think of. If I say Apple, you think Steve Jobs. If I say Microsoft, you think of Bill Gates. And whether or not you like Bill Gates or any of these people for that matter, the point I'm trying to make is that it's a personality that you're buying into in a way, and you want to associate with those brands. Apple has built this rogue renegade branding that so many people now have. 1 billion iPhone users around the world. That's insane. So this is why you really want to think about how you can stand out from the crowd. There's 3 things you can compete on in this world. It's either pricing, which it's going to be a lose-lose because it's hard to compete on price. It's either going to compete on quality, which is always a good thing. But again, you have to make sure that you are the very best to be at the top of this pyramid. The last thing is branding. Who are you? What are your values? What do you stand for? And I think that branding and quality are probably the 2 areas that you really want to focus on. Pricing is also really good. We're probably one of the most affordable agencies in Australia, and I pride myself on that. But at the same time, it is about building a brand. Who are we? What do we stand for? Is it the fact that we are carbon neutral? We believe in sustainability. We want to help small businesses grow. Are those things that people can get on board with? I hope so. If not, then maybe we're not the right people for you. But the point is you want to build up that brand. You want to build up at least 1 or 2 of those areas. It's very hard to compete on all 3. Now, the next section is you need to consider how you're going to reach your customer personas with your marketing plan. It really depends on what your customers want, which is why it's super important to keep them at the center of your marketing plan. Your customers might be online all day watching videos, or they prefer to read blogs online. They could be rabid social media consumers where they're liking things, they're commenting, they're in Facebook groups, they're all about TikTok and scrolling through things, and they search on TikTok to find new products that are recommended by influencers on TikTok. There's so many ways to reach your customers these days. So you do need to think about where are they spending their time and how are you going to reach them? Do you want to start a podcast? Do you want to start doing video content? Do you want to start doing blogs? Do you want to put together helpful guides and articles that will help answer a lot of the questions that they might be searching? Your customer personas might be into super niche things like they love playing chess or they're record collectors. I've got a stack of vinyl, and I think that's a really cool thing that people might be interested in. So you're trying to find things that they would really love that you can associate with and find out where they might be. You could sponsor a chess club, or you could go down and put flyers in your local vinyl store. You're trying to find ways that you can align with your target market and looking at the hobbies and interests that they love. You're trying to create a marketing strategy that helps you build a relationship with your customer persona, not just sell to them, not just try to get them to buy things. You're trying to build up a relationship because you're trying to help your audience, either through your service, your product, or just through your content. If you can help people with their business, you can help people with their goals, their problems, people will stick with you. They will love you a long time. And you really want to make sure that you are building up a relationship with your audience. At the end of the day, we're human. We are social creatures and we love to build up relationships. We love to feel like we know someone. You do build up a relationship with people as they put themselves out there. That's just part of being human. But to summarize what I'm trying to say is you need to find out where your customers are spending their time online. Part of your marketing plan should be what channels are we going to focus on to speak directly to our audience now that we've defined our customer persona. Not only do you want to know what channels people are spending their time on, but you also want to know what influencers and channels are they already listening to that you can aspire to be like or even collaborate with. If you're at a stage where you can put some money behind influencers and partner channels, sponsoring podcasts, sponsoring YouTube videos, then you can work with these types of personalities to get in front of your audience. So these are just a few ways that you can reach your audience through the channels that they're already spending time on. Now, what's the next step? Obviously, you need to create content. So your marketing plan will talk about that. The aim of the game when you're trying to put together a content strategy in your marketing plan is trying to make content that will either educate, entertain, or engage your audience emotionally, and trying to get them to comment or engage with your content. So here's a few rules that are really good for your content strategy. Make it easy for your customers to find what they want. Make it fun for them to engage with you. So this could be quizzes, polls, asking questions in your videos, trying to do things that actually get people engaged. Make it easy for your customers to get in contact with you. I think that's really important because a lot of people don't necessarily feel they can reach out to maybe people on YouTube, but you can. Most people would actually love to hear from their audience, and especially if they have a business behind that channel that they use to monetize their audience. That's just the world we live in, isn't it? You generally will have services or products that you want to sell to people. So if you make it easy for people to contact you, you can start that conversation. If you do have a website, which I'm assuming if you're watching this, you already have a website. If not, you probably need one. You want to make it super easy for people to contact you on the website or have some type of next step that people can sign up to. Could be, again, a quiz on your website. It could be free downloads. It could be giveaways. It could be sign up for our newsletter and get 10% off. Or it could be literally live chat on your website, a phone number that people can call, a form that they can fill out. All of those things are getting people to take action and starting the conversation with your brand. Doing all of these things that we've just listed will help you connect with your customers, grow your business, and make more sales. That's just the way it works. You want to help them move along your marketing funnel from the I'm become aware that I have a problem that I need somebody to help me fix, to I'm taking action to start researching brands and find ways I can do this myself, to then I'm converting to a downloadable guide, or I'm giving you my details to book in a free consultation, or whatever it is. You want to help people along that journey with content and a clear marketing plan. So we talked a lot about different things in building your marketing plan to have your customer at the center. We've talked about figuring out who your customer is and what does your customer want, and then defining some customer personas so you can group different types of customer segments together. We've talked about how to figure out what your customers want and the questions that they're asking through direct surveys, questionnaires, Google Analytics, looking through your social media for questions, looking at Quora. And then we've talked about the different channels that they would be focusing their time on. Lastly, we talked about your content plan and how you can put that together to help people step through the different stages of awareness, action, and then conversions to drive more sales for your business. At the end of the day, all of this can be summed up in one statement. If you focus on your customers and you give them what you want, you will grow your business. But as we know, marketing is not just that simple. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and you've got to do the work. And if you want a successful business, it's so important that you know who your customers are and what they want. By creating a customer-centric marketing plan, you can reach out to your target market with the right message at the right time. My name is Kyle from Social Geeks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like this to help you grow your business and learn more about digital marketing. I hope this video helped you in getting that planning process started. If you do have questions, as always, I'd love to hear from you guys. Please comment on this video and let me know what you thought. Take care until the next episode. Thank you guys and have a great day.